Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Know Your Dota 2 Item series. In a previous episode, we were covering items from artifacts, and we will continue to do so in this episode as well. We covered Heaven's Hellboard in our previous episode. In this episode, we'll start with Yasha and Kaya, and probably we'll also cover Kaya and Sanj. So let's get to it, shall we? Yasha and Kaya is an item purchasable at base shop under artifacts. We'll be looking at additional information, recommended heroes, tips, recent changes, but first, card view. It costs 4200 gold, sell value is 2100 gold, very straightforward. Bonuses are, that's plenty. Let's name them. Plus 16 agility, plus 16 intelligence, plus 12% movement speed, plus 12% spell damage amplification, plus 20 attack speed, plus 50% mana regen amplification, plus 25% spell lifesteal amplification. There's lots going on in it. It's not shareable. You can disassemble it. It does not give any usage alert. This recipe requires Kaya and then Yasha. Alright, so now let's move on to additional information. Items attributes grants the following additional bonuses: 192 mana, 0.8 mana regeneration, and 1.6% flat base magic resistance, 16 attack speed and 2.67 armor, 16 main attack damage to agility or intel heroes, 22.4 main attack damage to universal heroes. For Yasha based items, multiple sources of movement speed do not stack, multiple sources of attack speed fully stacks. For Kaya based items, multiple sources of spell damage amplifications do not stack, multiple sources of spell life steal amplifications stack diminishingly, multiple sources of mana regeneration amplification stacks additively. Okay, so spell damage amplifications don't stack, Kaya based items. For lifesteal amplification, it stacks diminishingly. I mean, whichever is stays longer. And then multiple sources of mana regeneration amplification and stacks additively, so that's good. Now, recommended heroes list: hybrid physical or magical damage heroes. So physical magical damage heroes. So, Bloodseeker, Nyx Assassin, Primal Beast, Spirit Breaker, Viper. Tips: elusive heroes who use attack speed and deal magic damage benefit from Yasha and Kaya in mid game. Yeah. Magical nukers who lack mobility can also make use of it, of course. In recent changes in 7.35c, item cost changes reduced Yasha cost from between 2050 to 2000, reduced Kaya cost from 2050 to 2000, so total gold cost decreases from 4100 to 4000. Hadza! Reduced spell lifesteal amplification bonus from 30% to 25%. And 7.35b versions increase attack speed bonus from 12 to 20, which stays to still. Reduced spell amplification bonus from 16 to 12%, which stays to true still. And 7.33 version increased movement speed bonus from 10 to 12%, which stays true still. Alright, so this was about Yasha and Kaya. Now let's get to Kaya and Sanj. Kaya and Sanj is an item purchasable at base shop on artifacts. We'll be looking at additional information, recommended heroes, tips, recent changes, but first, card view. It costs 4100 gold, sell value is 2050, bonuses are plus 16 strength, plus 16 intelligence, plus 25% status resistance, plus 12% spell damage amplification, plus 25% health regen amplification, plus 50% mana regen amplification, plus 25% lifesteal amplification, plus 25% spell lifesteal amplification. I mean, what? There's plenty going on there. It's not shareable. You can also disassemble it and does not give an usage alert. This item requires a Senj and a Kaya. Okay. Hence Kaya, Senj and Kaya. Kaya and Senj. So now moving on to additional information. The item's attributes grants the following additional bonuses: 352 health and 1.44 health regeneration. 992 mana, 0.8 mana regeneration, and 1.6% flat base magic resistance. Main attack damage to strength or intel heroes. 22.4 main attack damage to universal, so it's good for universal heroes more. For Kaya-based items, multiple sources of spell damage amplification do not stack. Multiple sources of spell lifesteal amplification stacks diminishingly. Multiple sources of mana regeneration amplification stacks additively, which we already covered in Kaya and Yasha. And for Sanj-based items, multiple sources of status resistance, health regeneration, amplification, and lifesteal amplification do not stack. So as simple as that. For Kaya-based, there is some uh, option there, but for Sanj-based items, it does not stack. Okay. Recommended heroes list: Bristleback, Muerta, Ogrimajay, Hook, Timbersaw, Storm Spirit. Tips: much like Sans and Yasha, this is a cost-effective item that greatly increases a spellcaster's mid-game presence. Okay, maybe purchased if one wishes to start fighting Alia and establish control. Of course, yeah. And recent changes in 7.35c versions, item cost changes, reduced Sans cost from 2050 to 2000, reduced car cost from 2050 to 2000, total gold cost decreases from 14,100 to 4,000. Huzzah! Increases status resistant bonus from 20% to 25%, reduced spell lifesteal amplification bonus from 30% to 25%, increased health regeneration bonus from 22% to 25%, increased lifesteal amplification bonus increased from 22% to 25%. So pretty good, eh? In 7.35b versions, reduced spell damage amplification bonus from 16 to 12, stays true still. And in 7.31 versions, reduced status resistance bonus from 22% to 20%, which is again increased to 25% from 7.35c version and onwards. So this is it, fellas. We covered Kaya and Sanj as well. In our next episode, we would be talking about Sanj and Yasha. And I hope it looks like it's going to be, of course, a very good grade. And I hope to see you then. Until then, be good to yourself and everybody around you, both in game and out game. Last but not least, good game, everybody. Good game.